All right, good morning, everyone. So we're going to get started here, and I've got a kind of game plan for this morning. We're going to go over my watch list, what I'm looking at, stocks that I think could be good candidates for trades this morning. And as always, I want to remind those of you guys tuning in for the live day trading morning show that trading is risky. My results aren't typical, and make sure you trade in a simulator while you're testing a new strategy. Trade in a simulator, improve profitability before you put real money on the line. So my goal each day is to try to find 15, 20, 30 cents a share out of the market. If I could do that with 2,000 shares, that's 500, 600 bucks. 500 a day pays a lot of bills. $500 a day keeps the regular 9-to-5 job away. And if I can do that in 1 to 2 hours, that right there is the goal of trading. Now, the incredible thing about trading is that if you could do that with a couple thousand, 2,000 shares and make 500, if you did it with 4,000 shares or 5,000 shares, all of a sudden you're looking at making $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 on the same exact trade. So you can scale up your trading for sure, but you start, with basics, 1,000, 2,000 shares, and of course first in a simulator before you put real money on the line. So I see top has just resumed trading. It was halted. This one, I think we should watch to see what it does here. There's a hidden seller, it looks like. So top was halted and has just resumed here after a multi-day halt, but it has a big spread and very light volume. Right now, this is some high risk stuff because of the spread. The spread is what makes it so risky right now. You've got a 30-cent spread. You don't have a lot of volume. 30-cent spread, not a lot of volume, hidden sellers. So right now, this isn't the one that I could trust. We'll see if it gets to a point where I would feel more confident. There's 9 on the ask, 9.11 on the ask. But another hidden seller up there on the ask. And then all of a sudden, people hit the bid, they get panicked, they bail out, and you're looking at 875 on the bid, and then 853 is the next quote on the level 2. So you can see top just hit the scanners. It broke through $9 there. For those of you guys that are perhaps tuning in for the first time, these are the scanners that I use every single day in my trading. I have a development team that built these out for me. So I use them in my own trading. They're also available to my students at Warrior Trading. So Warrior Starter, Warrior Pro students use my scanners as well, and the charts as well. Many of you also know that we've got our 10th anniversary sale going on right now. So you may want to check this out if you've been thinking about taking the leap and you want to spend the summer learning a little bit more about trading. So you could check this out. We'll put a link on the YouTube broadcast. But if you come over to the website and you just click around a couple different pages, the Warrior Pro page, you'll find your way over. You'll see a pop-up that'll give you a link. Okay, so we just had a little, oh, June, go lay down, girl. So we just had a candle there up to $9.40. I'm hoping that we find something that feels a little bit safer than this, but obviously beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so current high right now is 974. Nice, Isaac. Good job. So he got a trade on this from, let's see, where was your entry? You got a couple different trades. So right now you've got 3, 4 candles in a row that are green. Nice, good job. Good fill on that trade. Hang on one second. Okay. So leading gapper this morning is ACON, Acon up 147%. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. You know, I don't like to trade these low price stocks. It's below $2, so this is outside the price range where I would typically do the best. So for me right now, this is kind of a no-go. So not interested in Acon, AAIC. Floats 27 million shares, and it's very crowded. It's in consolidation, not clean. Top is our third leading gapper right now. High is 1005. The low here, this pullback was 930. Volume is somewhat light on it. That's a little bit of a problem. This is a spot where we often see false breakouts. I'm curious to see if this is a real breakout. See how you have that topping tail and then that reversal? You got 10,000 share seller at 1080 on the ask. High of this candle's 1020. It's holding 10 on the bid. That's not bad. Feels pretty risky. So from 9 a.m. this thing has gone from a very low of 691 all the way up here to a high of 1048. But it's made the whole move with fairly big spreads and big whips. Down there went to 854, then curled up. Now you're getting a move here up to 11. There's 1140, but 1080 on the bid. So a 60-cent spread there for a moment. So that's interesting how it just skipped over the top of that candle there up to a high of 1180. Yeah, top has a 200 that's at $12.47. 200 EMA. So we're coming up to that resistance point. The problem on this is that it only has 500,000 shares of volume. So very thinly traded, light on volume. High right now is 12.29. 12.42 on the ask. 200 moving average is at 12.41. Let's see what it does up here. $12.40 on the bid, $12.49 on the ask. Seller at the $0.50. Some people saying they can't trade top on Webull. So there you have that break of the channel coming back down. A reversal right now off the 200 moving average. Can't trade it on CMEG either. Can't trade it on TradeStation or TD. Well, some people saying TD does work. Okay, so let's see. That move to the upside there. This is sort of the bottom of the channel right here, but it feels like it's breaking. The low is 1160, 1150 now on the bid. This, I think, would be a risky place to be a buyer because even though it's a pullback, it ran into the resistance of the 200 moving average. So it's like buying a pullback after gap fill. You have perfect gap fill, so now it's like the pullback can't really be trusted once you hit that target. And then of course you look at the 5-minute, and right now that 5-minute candle is closing with a bit of a topping tail. So not a huge topping tail, but a little bit. I've got to sync my clock here. Nice job, GMAC. Great trade. Good for you. Beat. Someone asking about what I think about this one. Well, it's kind of boring right now. It's just going sideways. Above $3 is interesting. Top, some more selling coming in now. We've got about, let's see, 12 and a half minutes to the opening bell. ACON is too cheap. I wouldn't be interested in that one. I don't like to trade stocks under $2. I just don't find that price action interesting. It's not moving enough. So top is back at the volume weight average price right now. Been stair stepping down on the 1 minute. Below $2, they rarely give clean parabolic moves. It's usually a struggle to get even 15, 20 cents a share out of it. Because realistically, that's more than a 10% move. And to get that in, just a few candles, it doesn't happen that often. So you have to take bigger shares, which means you're taking more risk. Your commissions are going to be higher for those that trade with commission brokers. And you're going to have to hold longer to get good trades. I just usually don't find that very appealing. For dip trading, the dips aren't big enough to catch a bounce back up. It's just the range is too small. I want bigger range. Now, top gave us range for sure, but it lacked liquidity, which is why we were seeing 40, 50, 60 cent spreads at times. So it's really finding that right combination of liquidity and volatility. So on the one hand, something that's really cheap like Acon hits liquid, but doesn't have the volatility that I'm looking for. And then you've got something like top that has the volatility, but not the liquidity. So once you really understand your strategy and the metrics of what you trade the best, it becomes a lot easier to be selective because you just realize, well, any of these that I trade, I'm statistically going to lose money or not make as much on it. So why even bother putting focus on something like that? I should just wait for something that actually fits my criteria. And that's what I do. So, for the most part, of course, there are times where I'll deviate a little bit, but all right, so for those tuning in for the morning show, thank you guys for being here. I hope you hit the thumbs up. I hope you're subscribed. Question about 10-second charts included with this platform. Yes, Daytrade Dash includes 10-second charts, whether you use Daytrade Dash through daytradedash.com or you subscribe because you're a member at Warrior Trading. If you're with Warrior Trading, either as a Warrior starter or a Warrior Pro member, you could subscribe to the scans and the charts and everything else. And make sure you guys check out the anniversary sale that we've got going on right now. So if you come over to the website, you just scroll down, you'll see the pop-up, and then you can go and check out the sale specials. Okay, so right now, on this one, we've pulled back to the VWAP. We broke slightly below it. We had our descending moving average, which we've now come back above because of the way it based out here. But our high is right now of these last couple candles around 1095. We're below the 9 moving average. We're above the 20. We now have 1.1 million shares of volume, so we've got a bit more liquidity. The 5-minute is still very extended off the 9 moving average. So that's not great. Because this one was halted for quite a while, you may have traders that, wake up and are like, oh, wow, okay, finally I can sell this thing. I've been holding it for, a while. And they'll be probably grateful to be selling it at $10.80 because, that's good. All right, so now this is selling off a little bit more. We've got about 7 minutes to the opening bell. So Eric showing a message of the rejected order. Trading is restricted for this symbol. Yep. So it wouldn't let you buy it. So we've got a short week here. This was an interesting setup. Bounce out of a T12. It's not the typical setup that I've traded, but that one worked well. So good job for those that had the risk tolerance to take trades on top. We've got about 5 minutes to the opening bell right now. High this candle 1080. We're starting to come into the last 5 minutes before the opening bell. So Travis says, do you make an actual watch list or straight from the scans? So I don't write down my list. More or less, I'm taking the scanners, and then from there, I'm usually finding 1 or 2 stocks that I like, and I'm going with that. Top below volume weighted average price. So our high a day is 1268. CIO is a 121 million share float. That's going to be a no. It's unrealistic to expect big things from a stock with that kind of float. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes to the opening bell. I'll be watching top at the open to see how it performs. Be curious to see if anyone's stop orders fire during regular trading hours. That wouldn't, of course, work pre-market. So we'll see if we have some selling at the open, let it pull back a little bit, and then go from there. So 90 seconds to the opening bell right now. It's a Tuesday after a long weekend, so kind of slow. Top moving, but not great liquidity, big spreads, a lot of risk on it. So good job for those that had the courage to trade it. But right now I'm sitting tight, being patient, waiting for either a really good looking setup or a stock that better fits within what I think is my risk tolerance for this morning. So that's the game plan, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning for those on YouTube. Morning show starts at 9 a.m., runs till 9:30, and those at Warrior Trading and those subscribed over at Day Trade Dash for tools and my stream only, we're going to keep trading here at the open. So let's see what we can find and see if we can make our way towards the daily goals. All right, thanks as always for those tuning in on YouTube, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.